Hello once again, everyone, and welcome to the sanctuary. Ooh, almost messed that up totally. Once again, we are playing Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker, and tonight we are doing the newest patch 6.5, Guiding Lights. Alongside me for this adventure, well, first and foremost, let me introduce myself. I'm CruznikX, your ever-present host. Alongside me are Arya Stormborn.
I'm not alongside you.
Lord Fyrax.
I'm right behind you.
And Corlash.
One thing to do and already messing it up.
Yeah, well. Right now, I'm wondering why my picture isn't working.
Your picture is not working?
For some contrived reason,
Is my picture working?
Yeah, it's working. You guys are working, but me, it's like, oh, okay, I guess I'll go fuck myself then.
That sounds painful.
It is. It really is. Gotta log in the Discord.
Hey, you aren't there. How about that? Maybe your digital self got bored and wandered off.
Yeah, cute.
I'm adorable and you know it.
Okay, let's see if... Copy the clipboard. Let's see. Let me read properties and enter. Okay, we're in the seventh circle of oblivion.
Okay.
I might have to. Jesus, we are getting off track here. Anyways, while I fix this, let's talk a little bit about what's been happening in the storyline of Final Fantasy XIV. Last time we came to the main scenario, last time we ventured into the main scenario, it was just a cluster fudge. We did end up defeating Golbez, but unfortunately, and we found Azhdaya, but unfortunately, he used the power that he had to pretty much corrupt Azhdaya. So now she serves as a thrall to Golbez. And to make matters even worse, okay, I cannot seem... Make matters worse. Oh, there we go. Now it's working. To make
now yours is the only one that is working. Oh, there we are. We're back.
Give me a sec. Where was I? Oh yeah. To make matters worse, Golbez has also used Azdaya's ether to literally raise a new primal in the form of Zeromus. And the last time we faced off against him, it didn't exactly go over well. So, we have a nigh-on invincible primal to deal with before they break through the shielding we have back on Mare Lamentorum.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, shit's gotten crazy. But for the most part, we will see what happens. And I should have mentioned that this is part 1 of the main scenario for Guiding Light. Part 2 will, of course, come in patch 6.55, but we'll worry about that when we stumble across it. For now, how is this particular scenario going to end? We are going to speak with Varshan and begin by completing the level 90 quest, Seeking the Light. Let's get on with it.
Ah, Chris, I was about to call for you.
There have been developments concerning the Void Gate that I would discuss with everyone. Coincidentally, I am told Y'shtola will be returning shortly. I dare to hope she has made some progress in devising a way to harness the first light. Come, let us await the others in my chambers. My apologies for the delay. Think nothing of it. I pray thou art come with glad tidings. With findings well worth many sleepless nights, I am pleased to report. You may leave it there, thank you. Eager though I am to hear the details, I must first share tidings of my own, grave ones. Urianger has sent word from the Void Gate in Mare Lamentorum. The situation is precarious. They continue to rely upon the brands to contain the forces which would otherwise flow freely into the source. Yet though these measures were sufficient to imprison a fragment of Zodiac for eons, against our enemies' determined onslaught, they are degrading at an unsettling rate. The Loporits are sparing no effort to sustain the brands, but 'tis only a matter of time ere they fall. Unless we act soon, there shall be no stopping Golbez from realizing his ambition. That Zeromus should so test the seal, even when not at full strength. 'Tis every bit as terrible as we feared. Aye, we must needs vanquish it, to which end we require a means to pierce its dark shroud. So did you find it? A way to bring resplendent light to bear against our foe? As a matter of fact, I have. The theory was simple. We harness the light from the first and channel it to the 13th. Such a feat would require us to manipulate vast amounts of energy, to say the least. Okay. A whole bunch of balls.
Yep.
And so I consulted Sid and his fellows, who rose to the challenge and produced bespoke devices. Ether transmitters. These marvelous contraptions can be placed at locations of our choosing to facilitate the flow of ether. In other words, we can use them to create ethereal currents. That such a thing should be possible.
Ooh.
We shall first direct ether from Nabatharang, where the flood of light was halted, into the Crystal Tower. We all know from personal experience the wonders of which it is capable, wonders which suit our needs perfectly. I should mention that the knowledge of Grahatia acquired from the Archmagus Noah was also a source of inspiration. Well, that's pretty neat.
Pretty nifty.
I think I missed something.
What?
It's just something completely different on my end. Says I should mention that the structure in the Azim Steppe, which the Alagans built to redirect ether, which was also a source of inspiration.
One moment. Once we have infused the Crystal Tower with sufficient ether, we shall send it to the Rift. And so the ether transmitters shall guide the energy onto the 13th, like so. Interesting. In this way, we shall have a lance of light with which to pierce the shield of darkness. Or so I hope. No tests we performed were close to the scale of what we ultimately seek to achieve. I cannot guarantee success. It would hardly be the first time we played it by ear. Let's wing it and bring it.
What is the plan?
True enough, but that's not a point of pride for me personally.
Science and theory aside, we need to place one or more of these transmitters in the first, I take it.
A task we must entrust to you, Chris. Rest assured I will provide you with what support I can. I wish to go as well. This world that you brought back from the brink, I would see it with my own eyes.
But how dost thou intend to make the journey?
In a spirit vessel. That's how you and yours managed it, yes? Void sense summoning also sees the soul separated from the flesh. This separation I can do at will. The principles are similar enough. If you're unaverse to traveling with company, I should be glad to lend Zero my vessel.
Yeah, what the hell?
Then it's settled. I shall finish preparing the transmitters and then help Zero transfer her soul. Pray, see to your own preparations, and then let us reconvene at Megaduta. Alright.
Walking.
Alright, let's have some fun. And of course, Varshan is back out and about. Alright, let's talk to him.
Yishola will be along after she has seen to Zero's soul. Let us await her here.
Apologies for the wait. Everything went smoothly. Zero's soul is now safely within the spirit vessel.
I shall have the alchemist attend her body until she returns.
The vessel I place in your care, along with the transmitters and a set of garments for Zero. I've also included instructions on how to operate the Crystal Tower, courtesy of Grahatia.
Cool. While you're away, I'll join Urianger and the Loperates on the moon. They'll need help should the brands fail. A fine idea. For my part, I shall continue to coordinate our efforts while I recover from my wounds.
Given the task at hand, I suggest you speak with Reen. With her power over light, she is bound to be helpful in your efforts. But ere you do that or aught else, seek out Beck Lug. As the first foremost authority on soulcraft, they should be able to grant Zero a corporeal form. As I recall, the old Numo was rather fond of the Cabinet of Curiosity, so that should be your first stop. That's all for me. Go forth, warrior of darkness, and make your triumphant return to the first. All right, let's do this.
Yep.
Everybody ready to teleport?
Sure.
Meet me at the stairs if you're ready.
What stairs?
The stairs outside Megaduta. I've got one, I've got two, and I've got three. All right, next up, the first. There's Fire Axe. There's Corlash. And there's my wife. All right, everyone, let's port over to the Cabinet of Curiosity.
Cabinet of Curiosity.
Fire Axe, Corlash, and
Why am I always off? Oh yeah, my internet sucked.
no, just the PS4. I actually noted this. So Arya, my boss at my real life job, allowed me to take Arya with me to work one day, and we realized that she didn't bring her PS4 to my house, so we took my PS5 to work with me. And I noted that it's definitely not the network's fault. It's PS4
It
load
is the
times.
network's fault. It
What?
is the network's fault. You know I have sucky internet here.
I know you have sucky internet, but at the same time, it's the PS4's fault for load times.
6 of one, half dozen of the other.
Yeah,
Anyway,
really.
Both.
Let's speak with Beck Lug. Is that you, Chris? What brings you back across the rift?
Your mom.
Honestly, first you asked
ask me to extract another soul from a spirit vessel, and then you tell me you have designs to channel light to the void? Wicked white, Chris. Is nothing ever simple with you? I suppose some people can't help but find themselves at the center of world-changing events. Very well. If your home is in peril, then I shall do all in my power to aid you. And if it helps Onukalhai with his work, all the better. While I tend to your companion, you should go and speak with Reen. By all accounts, she practically lives at the Hotorium these days. I will look for you there once I finish.
Wait a minute. What did you say before telling me that I should go see Reen?
Let's see.
At the end of...
Oh, if it helps Onukalhai?
Yeah.
Okay, so allow me to explain why I got
Because I think that's the missing piece.
Ahem. Let me finish. So, for those of you who have forgotten, Onukalhai was involved in the Warring Triad storyline in Final Fantasy XIV Heaven's Ward. Afterwards, he was also involved in the Void quest line that came if you did all of the role quest lines from Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers. And seeing as how we'd have one such obsessive compulsive...
Oh, you? Yeah.
Yeah, so when you do the... So, spoiler warning for Arya, because she still hasn't done all of the role quests in Shadowbringers, or all of the role quests in...
Any of them?
Yeah. Like I said, Onukalhai was a prominent figure in the Warring Triad storyline. He's actually also from the 13.
Okay.
Yeah, and we also find out who the real culprit of the flood was. The barmaid Cilia was also one of the adventurers with Ardbert and his companions. But she orchestrated everything in the name of the Assi. So during the Void quest, we are able to bring Onukalhai to the first.
Okay.
And now we talk to Reen.
Restoring the elements to the empty may allow life to flourish there once more. But that isn't enough to return the environment to the way it was. No, we need to gradually reintroduce life, beginning with plants.
So Reen's learning how to...
Not just any plants, though, but those that won't be a burden on a weakened land. Such as...
How about coffee plants?
Coffee plant?
Coffee. If I recall correctly,
plants.
it thrives in warm climates with cooler nights to promote growth. Yes, that might be suitable. And with a good harvest, we could set some aside for coffee biscuits.
I knew that was coming!
I went for as a joke, but apparently that works.
it's me. Wondered how long it was gonna take you.
It seems you caught me rambling to myself. How embarrassing. I've
Yep.
been studying botany, you see. Hoping that the knowledge would help our work in the empty.
For those of you who remember the Eden quest line from Shadowbringers.
But never mind that for now. What brings you to the Crystarium? It was my understanding that the final days were behind us.
Yeah, and then another clusterfuck happened.
Yeah, about that.
I say we just blame Chris.
Do you wish to combat
Oh,
this
bite me.
otherworldly threat with the power of light?
Good plan.
Please, let me help. Though I've lost my connection to Hydaelyn, I can still manipulate light to a degree.
Oh, really?
If there is a chance I could save others with that power, then I have to try.
Eh, what the hell? I can never say no to that face. Ah, y'all made it.
'Tis done. Zero is now with us in the flesh. The spirit vessel I shall hold on to for operating the tower.
Works for me.
This will help me to make sense of the controls, will it?
Yep.
There's a levity in his words that wasn't there before. It heartens me to know he is well.
Maybe.
I shall see to the preparations as per his instructions.
Awesome.
My thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. That said, 'tis customary that my kind receive fitting payment for services rendered.
Not unlike we Void Sent, then. In that case, you may devour some of my ether.
Are you mad? I'll do no such thing. The very suggestion is absurd.
Now, let's calm down. We all have our preferences, and I'm sure no offense was intended.
I heard that delay, you little bitch.
I shall attend to the tower now. The rest, I leave to you.
Zero, was it? My name is Reen. It's a pleasure to meet you.
And new friends are made.
This world isn't what I expected. While light is indeed strong here, it's not pervasive or overwhelming. Everything looks much as it does in the source.
We have the Warrior of Darkness to thank for that. If you're interested, I would be glad to show you around.
And of course, they start with the Cabinet of Curiosity. The
course.
Armoro Stables.
Flying.
Dang it, we came on a cloudy day and not a sunny one.
But it emphasizes the Crystal Tower more.
Somewhat, yeah.
Just an ordinary sky. Ordinary and beautiful. To think that after so much loss, they could reclaim this.
So we begin.
Growing light.
Alright, let's talk to Zero.
I've heard of something of your deeds here. Of how the warrior of darkness fought on, despite light ravaging his very being. Had I the self-same strength of spirit, perhaps I could have done more for my world. No, it isn't over yet. The 13th isn't beyond saving. That's why we're here. So where to? Just lead the way.
And we will lead the way as soon as I make a couple of adjustments. For right now, we will take a quick break. If you're watching on Twitch, stay tuned for more, but if you haven't done it yet, hit that follow button, turn on notifications so you're well informed. If you're watching on YouTube and you like this video, click the like button below and leave a comment. Subscribe by clicking here and click the bell icon for notifications. Click here to watch more. Click here to watch the full Endwalker playlist, and click here to watch the next episode when it comes out. See you in a bit.